Well, Big Ticket has been enormously successful and powerful for risk managers. It does three things for them. Number one, it gives them a much better customer experience. So we take a net promoter score of -100 and turn it into +100. Secondly, we take significant time out of the process for them. So we take processes that take 4 months down to 4.5 hours. And third thing, we introduce security. So end-to-end security, so the risk manager and their broker knows who has their confidential and commercial data. We do that for property today, and we're bringing those exact same benefits to casualty and also to cyber. And when you think about cyber, the data security aspect is even more critical, even more important. So we're super excited about the launch of that in the second half of the year. Well, AI is clearly the key topic of the day, and we're world leaders in it. We've been using AI to write code for the last 3 years. And so we think we're probably the most advanced software business in the world, certainly in the insurance industry, in our use of AI. Secondly, we also use AI in the context of actually extracting data. Now, the reason those two things are important is data security and the provenance of data is incredibly important with AI. AI, unless you give it good quality data, it will hallucinate. So what we do for risk managers and for brokers is we basically source well-provenance data to allow agentic AI agents to be trained properly, to reduce hallucination, and to help risk managers and brokers deal with the inevitable questions they're going to get from CISOs and risk committees. So we think we're an incredibly important part of the transition. In fact, arguably, we think we're on the critical path for industry AI adoption. Well, as everybody knows, today the majority of data which is shared between risk managers, brokers and insurers is done by email and spreadsheet. I mean, that is a disaster from a cyber security and a data security perspective. What we do essentially is allow risk managers and their brokers to share that data cleanly with a full audit trail. And it's interesting, the world is catching up. 3 or 4 years ago it was like, yeah, that's interesting. But clearly with recent events, particularly the big retailers having cyber attacks and the prominence of the cyber risk, essentially the market's coming towards us. So we're seeing huge demand for our services, and that's very, very exciting, and we're very proud to be able to help the industry deal with this critical issue.